Here you go, my friend, you finally got the video you wanted. The world of Pokemon, so big, so fast, but with over 700 Pokemon in existence, there is a few that's bound to be more favoured than the others, and this is what I'm expressing in today's video, my top 10 favourite Pokemon. Now this is a part 1 out of part 2, considering this video is going to be long enough. So please press that subscribe button if you want to see part 2. But without any ado, let's begin this video. Number 10. Sylveon. Oh my god, this has got to have it's got to be in my top 10. Sylveon is so tanky. It is a Gen 6 fairy type EV evolution, which is perfect because you know everyone loves Eevee. I mean, I never met someone who does not like Eevee. And for it being so tanky, it's, other than Umbreon, it's the most tankiest Eevee evolution there is. Just comparing to Umbreon, I can't tell who other two which is more tanky. But the moveset I love to use on this. Oh, I take advantage of that tankiness. EVs into its HP and special defense, and making it calm nature with Wish and Calm Mind. It is tanky. Ability, Pixelate, love it. It basically makes all normal type moves into fairy types, which is perfect for Sylveon. It learns Hyper Voice. Such a strong damaging move, giving it leftovers for that extra little heal, because that extra little HP could save you the game. It is a all round good tanky Pokemon, and I nicknamed mine Felix, you know, for the advert. It's a very old advert with a cat called Felix for cat Felix. Yeah. On to the next Pokemon. Number 9. Jirachi, the Steel Psychic type Mystic Pokemon from Generation 3. And what a hacks of a Pokemon this is. The moveset, with it having Serene Grace, I have seen matches and played matches where you just suffer my hacks and hacks and hacks. So really, it's not really much to talk about it. I do think out of all the mythical Pokemon, Jirachi is probably the most favourite of people's. I see it on a lot of top 10 lists, like top 10 favourite Pokemon lists, and then top 10 legendaries Pokemon lists. Jirachi is there. It is a very popular Pokemon, and I can see why. It's a wish granting Pokemon. It'll wake every few thousand years, I think. Like my memory on that part is not very good. I haven't seen the movie for a while, but if you ever encounter it, you will be granted a wish from Jirachi. Any wish, no consequences or anything. But the moveset, let's talk about the moveset. Jirachi, the moveset I love to run is the whole Haxing. Everybody is going to go for the Haxing Jirachi. If you see Jirachi, you know they're going to hacks with it. So it's mainly the flinching hacks. So Hot Stamp at 30%, 10, 30% to for the opponent to flinch with serene grace. Sorry, can't speak. It's a 60, I think. I think the heart stands 30 now. I think that has got a boost. I think it used to be 10, but it's gotten up to 30. And Iron Head, everybody knows that's 30. I'm sure that's 30% chance to flinch. Serene Grace makes it 60%. So really, all you have to do with its EVs is just make it defensive. I mean, it's end of the day, base stats are 100 on each stat. So it's not gonna be the fastest. It's gonna get outsped. So really, what you want to do is up that speed a little bit, but concentrate mostly onto that special defense HP. Its main weakness, I believe, will be fire type. Fire type destroys it. So, and most fire type moves are special. So special defense is the one you most want to up in EVs. And of course, I run mine as careful, but I mean, it's your Jirachi is one of those Pokemon where it's your choice what you do. It's so open, and that's one reason why I like it. It's so open to so many different strats, but because of its ability and the attacks it gets, most people will always go for the whole flinching hacks technique. Jesus Christ, I'm not speaking very well today. Of course, I run mine with leftovers as well, little health, and I nickname mine Little Star, because it is my little star. On to the next Pokemon. Number 8. Metagross. Another Steel Psychic type from the 3rd generation. Wow, there's so many. Wait, Metagross, Jirachi. That's it from Generation 3. Not so many. Overreacting. But yeah, Metagross. Ooh, this is a pseudo legend of the century, and it's probably the first pseudo legend that would. No, I got it wrong. 29 Towers. Silly old me. But Metagross, it's a very good Pokemon. It's a very strong Pokemon. You do not want to mess with the claws on this Pokemon. It will mess you up. And that's probably why I like it. It's just so strong and it's so cool looking. It's the Champion Season main Pokemon. It's this Pokemon. You could cause war with it. Not literally, but you guys know what I mean. Literally, the Pokemon, I just can't get over how strong it is. I know it's a pseudo legend and everything, but out of all the pseudos, it's got to be the strongest. Steel Psychic is a good typing to have, I believe. It's definitely a main counter against poison types, because of course Psychic beats poison and Steel is not affected by poison at all. So really, putting out against a poison type, you're forcing them to switch. They're not gonna try to hurt you with their poison types. And really, Monotype is perfect for Monotype teams because, let's say you face someone who's having a Monotype poison. You got the counter right there. They got nothing on you. So let's get into the moveset. Sorry, the moveset I use is probably one of those Pokemon where it's not a much choice of movesets. I mean, that's about 1, 2, maybe 3 choice. But its attack, is high. Its speed, is high. Its defense, that is high. Probably 3 best stats is attack, defense, and speed. But even though it can hit hard, it will take such less damage. So much less damage. Especially in Mega Form, which I run. I run the Mega Form. Mega Meta Growth will kill. And I think that it's Pokédex entry Sun and Moon. I forgot what I said now. Oh well. Bullet Punch, priority. Most people run Meteor Mash. 90 damage, 90% accuracy. I find that other Steel type moves better than Meteor Mash. For example, Iron Head. 70 damage, 20 less damage on Meteor Mash, but the 30% to flinch. It's a bit like Jirachi, just without Serene Grace. I just prefer using Iron Head over Meteor Mash because it's guaranteed to hit and it's 70 damage. And you've got that chance to flinch. Send Headbutt, it's not really much physical psychic moves, so you don't really have much of a choice there, but at least it's got the good ones. That's what I like about it. It hasn't got much, but for what it's got, it is hard hitting. And it's got coverage. Earthquake, like I was saying before, if you're having it in a monotype team of Steel or Psychic, it is a perfect counter for people who are using monotype teams or poison types. Because they can't touch you, but oh my god, you can touch them. Especially with Earthquake. EVs I put into the attack, speed, and then a little bit on special defense. Because you gotta get that little bit. You gotta make him a little bit more tanky. Jolly nature, hard hitting, quick. You gotta make sure he is quick. You gotta outspeed most of the early tiers, especially in Mega Form, and with the boost that Mega Form's got in Sun and Moon, where you don't have to wait a turn for all the boosts of stats it gets. I just had to nickname this Meta Crush because it will crush you. It will destroy your team. Right. Next Pokemon. Number 7. The UI. Oh, I hope I said that right. That is such a hard name to say. But anyway, a grass ghost type from the 7th generation. And it's the first starter I got on this list. And oh my god, I fell in love with Wally when I first saw him. Like, Gen 7, other than Gen 3, I think it's got the best start, one of the best starters set. I love all three of them, Litten, Popplio, and Wowlet. But when I saw the final evolutions, I saw like all three, but I just instantly fell in love with this HI on its design. With it being an archer Pokemon, and it's an owl, and it's ghost type. The thing is, when it was first revealed, it was revealed as grass flying as first. So we all thought, oh, its final evolution is going to be grass flying, and it's going to be quad weak to ice, and it's gonna be terrible. And so I think most people went Team Litten. But when it was revealed it was Ghost, everyone cheered. They were like, yay, it's that grass Ghost. It's still not as good, but it's better than being grass flying. But oh, I'm in love with this Pokemon. I love its design and its moveset. Let's get into its moveset. Unlike, I mean, this is its downfall. It's its moveset. It's a downfall. It hasn't got much strong moves. Unlike Metagross, where with comparing to Metagross, they both are limited to what moves they got. But unlike Metagross, most of these moves are crap. But thank God it gets some good ones, because I really wanted to use a HCI. Spirit Shackle is his signature move, and of course, Spirit Shackle is that arrow move where it hits it and it can't retreat. It's basically Mean Look, but with damage. Leaf Blade is probably the only good physical attacking move this CGI got, because it's more of a physical attacker than a special, but you can run it as mix. That's one thing I like about this CGI. It could be a mixed attacker. You could up that special attack as well and use Energy Ball, and it'll still hit us hard. Sucker Punch, good priority. Such a good priority for him to have. And it's a counter. Sucker Punch being Dark type it's a counter to some stuff. Psychic, Ghost still could beat Psychic. But there's other stuff. With it being Ghost type, it's immune to normal types. So that's good. Brave Bird, good coverage, yeah. And I like that. I like the fact that it's still get flying types moves because of it being an owl, and as well as because it's 3 evolution being flying types. I'm so glad it still gets flying type moves. Attack, I make bias physical. I put a lot of EVs into attack, and I make it adamant nature because I really want that attack up. Speed is a little bit of a downfall, but it can still outspeed most things. But one thing I do have, which I don't think most people use, is this sea crystal. This, you know, the CCIM. God, that's a hard word to say. It's a very good Sinister Arrow. That what it's called. I was literally there trying to drag it on, trying to think what the name was just then. Sinister Arrow. You gotta have Spirit Shackle for it, but it's so hard hitting. Unless the opponent is going to protect, it will KO most Pokemon, apart from ones that resist or normal types, because it is still a Ghost type move. So it won't hit normal types. That's the downfall. But it can KO most Pokemon. It is a very strong move. And I just got a nickname in Green Arrow. Come on. You wouldn't nickname it Green Arrow, Hawkeye, or Robin Hood. It's got to be one of those three. But anyway, on to the next Pokemon. Number 6. Alolan Ninetales. A Ice Fairy Pokemon. Wait. I thought Ninetales was a Fire type. Not for Alolan. Generation 7, it had one of the newest things. Alolan forms. And I am so happy that Ninetales was one of the Pokemon that's got a Alolan form. Changing its type to Ice Fairy is showing off its beauty. I mean, it's such a beautiful Pokemon, like originally when it was just Fire type, but it's even more beautiful with its Alolan form. I prefer its Alolan form over its original form, and oh my god, its base stats, 505 base stats, it is stronger than its normal form. I think, and that's why it's got onto this list. I mean, originally Ninetales was not going to get on the list, but when it got a lower Ninetales, it has hopped onto this list instantly. So let's get onto it. Its moveset I like to run. Its moveset, okay. It has some really good moves. Now, I kind of run mine a little bit of a mixed attacker and making it a little bit tanky. So I up that speed and I up that HP. Probably its 2 highest. Special defense is quite high. The rest is low. It's not much of a physical attacker, so that's why I run Calm Mind. Up its special defense, up its special attack. So it's more of a special attacker for mine. I run it with Life Orb so I could get that extra boost. And ability Snow warning. I want that hail to start, really, to tell you the truth. So, Blizzard will never miss. It's a hard-hitting attack, and it never misses when it's in hail. Of course, without hail, it will miss. I got Ice Shards just for the coverage, priority, not coverage, especially against Pokemon that are faster than me. I think there are some dragons that are faster than me that could take me out, like Dragonite for one. I think that would take out a 9,000. So, you know, Ice Shard to get that away. Dazzler Green, it's Fairy type, it's Stab. It's the only actually very good Fairy move a low Ninetales gets, which was kind of disappointing. I made it Gentle Nature, so special defense up, normal defense down. Normally, people would do either special attack or main attack, depending what attack they up. But because I'm running Ice Shard, I didn't want to lower the attack, so I chose to do defense instead. So, I struggle when I was coming up with Ninetales moveset, and I still don't think this is the best moveset for it, but it's been working quite well for me. So really, just gotta take my word for it. Other than that, I like this Pokemon. It's probably out of all the Alolan forms, it is my favourite. And I nicknamed it Frostic, it will give you a nasty frostbite. And that's it for this video. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please leave a like and subscribe, because I really need those subscribes. I really do. I want to get this channel started so I can entertain all of you. This is my dream job now. And other than acting, I love to do acting as well. That's my other dream job. But I got a second dream job, which is to be a YouTuber. So guys, please hit that subscribe button. I seriously cannot speak. Hit that subscribe button and make my dream come true. I just want to entertain you guys another day. But anyway, I see you guys in part 2.